Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here, a clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins, two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent, their work ethic, and their passion and drive.
But as similar as they are in those respects, where they have diverged has become a point of contention between both of them, which has brought us to this point in the main event of a historic Monday Night Raw.
Imagine. Feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Inverted DDT!
Lights out.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous... And here's an early cover. He manages to make it barely a 1 count. Nah, not yet. Too early. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Rollins got surprised there. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk...
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right. Strong kick out there.
Not yet.
Cuts the attack off. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Seth Rollins gonna put his opponent away.
Revolution knee.
Turns it into a pin attempt. He's able to kick out before 2.
Somehow not letting the ref get to 2 here.
He's going to set him over the top rope with a big clothesline. Now what does he do? He's got the man right where he wants him, in trouble. Across the ring.
Struck in the face mid-attack.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight.
Down on the skull.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, man. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't know my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now...
Oh, Seth looking for the submission hit.
And he very quickly counters. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Crucial moment. Bang! What a knee. Ooh, tough hit to the legs. Oh, kick connects. He quickly slides into the ring. Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Stop! Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
How on earth?
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now. Looking for something big here.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Into a top one.
oh!
High-risk plans from Rollins.
From the top.
And completely missed the mark.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
He's able to counter that.
Ouch. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Absorbing the pain of another. Attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Oh, dumped right on the head.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Ouch.
Oh, my God. Oh. He just drove his knee right into his cheek.
Hooked him up. And a suplex. Heading back into the ring now. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Crashing into the barricade with such force. Using that barricade with great effect.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a countout.
Maybe navigating back to the ring here had to beat the count.
Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason.
And now this battle is out of the crowd.
Just goes to show that this thing has gone totally off the rails. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins. The Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Ooh. Catches the leg.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Seth turns that away. Oh, forearm smash.
Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
Better be paying attention. The official count is not stopping.
And he slides him back to the mat. Rollins just a step too slow. There goes Rollins, kicked out of the ring. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Punk about to take flight.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
From the top, diving double axe handle. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Ah, small package driver.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing.
Strong counter from Punk. Driven into the barricade. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Entering the crowd, this could get out of control. It looks like things are spilling out into the WWE Universe. Taking this fight into the whole WWE Universe.
Well, let's hope everyone gives them enough room out there. He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Looks like he's cut from the top. Diving double axe handle. Sent flying out of the ring here. And he's
CM Punk from the top rope. You gotta be kidding me. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
And this capacity Monday Night Raw crowd, no doubt, knows that they are watching an instant classic unfold between these two right before their very eyes.
He comes back over the barricade. Folks, this is difficult to watch.
Yeah, every subsequent blow to the head just gets worse and worse. I think they should just call this match and get a doctor in here ASAP.
Into the barricade.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
Strong punch to the midsection. Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs. Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
And he's going to the top. All right, he's got to refocus.
From the skin. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention. And just tossing Seth out of the ring like that.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. He wants this fight on the outside.
Doing a little exploring right now.
Getting up close and personal with the WWE Universe. Headed to the top rope.
Cooler heads perhaps prevailing now. Has to be heading back to the ring to beat the referee's count.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up? And a kick out!
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man. Face first into the middle turnbuckle. Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stop.
Here's Seth's big chance.
Here's the pin.
What in the world? There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew, but it wasn't. pressed against the turnbuckles. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Rollins now looking to show his power off. Powerbomb. Oh, buckle bomb. That patented high-impact offense for charging himself up and going in for the kill with that the stomp.
Punk's got a problem here.
Cover. Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
Here is your winner.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost.
Quick pin attempt here. And a kick out.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt. Apparently, this match needed a mud hole.
Teeing off.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion in WWE, a four-time WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, and a Money in the Bank winner who
He goes for the quick pin. And he breaks the pin right away.
too soon.
Calculating the next move here. What a sit-out powerbomb.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on.
Cover. Is it enough? Not even a one count there.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
He connects with a counter.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Rollins has to be seeing red now. He is not performing to expectations thus far against Punk.
Oh, neck breaker. What a counter by Rollins. Neck breaker.
Propping him up in the corner.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Oh, a spinning heel kick.
Oh, Rollins is in for it.
Pile driver. Spiked him. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
Oh, what an axe handle.
A little cockiness here from...
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though. And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are active in this match. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with Office Supplies. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
Russian leg sweep.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Looks like the referee's count is drawing things back to the ring.
Oof!
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Reversed into an inverted DDT.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins.
I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, Rollins has the target acquired. Here it comes. Stop. Now Rollins needs to end this.
Quick cover for the win. How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. CM Punk on the verge of submitting.
And he very quickly counters.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back go to sleep. Seth has got to dig deep now.
CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea what's it.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a
GTS connects.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Taking things to the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope. And nobody home on that one.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
A DDT.
Seth is down for the count. He kicks out at 2.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
I don't even know if he knows where he is right. Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struck.
Taps out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank and the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance in WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing her 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ula Fala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ula Fala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ula Fala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, two men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
Well, pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
It's a Clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original Tribal Chief, the Visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves. Too. This is going to be one for the ages.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the Wise Man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
And he heads back into the ring.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
He kicks out with authority.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years. Headed out of the ring now.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Bang! And now he's back into the ring.
That should strike fear in your opponent.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
From way up, he'll make his way to the ring.
Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Ah, that was a stiff shot with a kendo stick. High rent district for CM Punk.
Stalking from above. Up high.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. He's headed up high.
And he chooses to leave the ring. Driven down with the...
Look out.
Cross body from the top.
He's going back for more.
From way up, double axe handle connects. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement.
And slides back into the ring. This could be it for the 3 count.
Rollins with a page out of Triple H's playbook.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when 3 men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation. Boom!
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
A show of disrespect from Reigns.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Into the ring again from the top. Oh my God, what a move. Oh. Oh man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. Countered by CM Punk.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth. Backs.
Uh-oh. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stomp.
Will that close Punk out?
Finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be cost.
Oh, he went low. The humanity.
Hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance.
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. Kick out.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Roman struggling here, guys.
Roman really having trouble with his defense.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
This is the main event of WrestleMania. And if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Ooh.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Oh, scattered that one.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
He might have him here.
Is this it?
And a kick out at only one. Not quite enough to put him away.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Good technique reversing Rollins. Placing him in the corner.
Kick to the gut.
What a right!
Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches.
Oh, using the rope to their advantage. Oh. Very effective. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
We knew this one was Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Can the visionary hang on? Things are...
A couple of
Rollins laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
The stomp connects.
Did Rollins get enough of it? Barbaric clubbing blow.
Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner.
Oh, 4 clotheslines in a row.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk is feeling it. The end is in sight.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's he going to put? Rollins looking to end it.
Storm! That could be Punk's demise.
And the cover. Amazing!
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Nasty stomp of the arm.
Roman just mocking his opponent now.
Mounting the... He gets into the ring.
This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent, showing who's the superior competitor.
He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair. Roman now looking to finish things. Opponent in the air, powerbomb connects. Wait, Roman's got more.
Samoa drop.
It could be all over here. Stopping the ref's count there.
Not where he wants to be right now. Oh, he saw it coming.
Oh, knock your head right off with that knee.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Reigns has his opponent figured out.
Boom! Read that one. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open.
Coming back from the outside now.
CM Punk completely dominant. And this will end things. That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. These two showing how well they know each other.
But a shot to the jaw.
Henry! Hit on CM Punk. He comes off the pin.
It's not over yet. All eyes focused on this absolute war. In this business, it truly does not get...
Roman Reigns ready to go. Oh, with authority.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk?
Bam! Down he goes. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. Northern Lights.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring, taking this fight back into the ring. Stiff elbow to the face.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Good Lord, what a shot. Someone's got to get control of this thing.
Uh-oh. Brutal club.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
Oh, what an axe handle.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Oh, GTS.
That has Roman counting the lights.
2. And his neck broken. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? He quickly slides into the ring. What's he hoping to find down there?
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. And he fights it off.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now.
CM Punk walking in the Anaconda vice grip.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he is experiencing excruciating pain right now. Even if he gets out of it, the damage will be done.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Man.
Well-placed punch.
Rollins drops his opponent. Stomp into the ground. CM Punk.
Uh-oh. Countered and taken down with a DDT.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? One arm hooked.
Face first.
Driven down.
Scaling the turnbuckle here. From the top. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles. But after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered. Quick pin, championship on the line, and he kicks out quick.
Not even close.
I can't think think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is...
With all the time in the world to pick their opponent apart. Now going for that double underhook from the top rope. This is going to be nasty! Butterfly suplex.
The champion busting out the big moves, doing whatever needs to be done.
Hart absolutely not backing down.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck. Things are heading ringside now.
Denying the attack from Michaels.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Once again, Shawn taking things outside.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Caught with a neck breaker. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
We can see a count out here.
Michaels with the awareness.
Michaels telling his opponent to bring it.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Returns to the ring. Beating the count. Bionic. The pin for the championship. And the referee stops the count before two.
He's still in this.
From the top. Oh, he misses the mark.
And crashing to the floor goes Shawn. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Bret the Hitman Hart turning up the intimidation factor.
He gets back into the ring.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Caught with a clothesline.
Looks like Michaels getting back in the ring.
Shawn is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Taken down with a crucifix. Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
And there's a good blow to the body. And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker and Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel.
Figure 4. Leg lock. Battling against the hold.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Bret gets out of the way in time.
This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that and then Schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
What a way to get out of that one. Producing a trampling. Figure 4. Leg lock. The legs can't endure.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Reversed with a swift knee to the midsection.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
In the corner. Dragon screw.
Expertly applied leg lock. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Oh, clothesline.
HBK. In real danger here.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
And the onslaught to his core is...
And look at this! Hart is getting that hold locked in! Hold locked in, not a good... Oh, wait! Wait a second, Shawn able to break free.
And he gets the better of HBK.
Set up in the corner now.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Impressive reversal from Michaels.
Dear Lord, just a nasty assault. And averting damage there. Oh, a merciless strike.
This match has gone above and beyond any...
The champ goes for the cover.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet. Boom!
Sidewalk slam!
Almost drove... through the ring.
German suplex.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Turned it around with a reversal. Hitman never saw that coming. Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Sudden cutoff from Bret. Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter applied. And this has to be doing a major number on the back.
Seemingly no way to alleviate the pressure. Something's got to give. Is Hart going to tap it with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute! What a counter!
How much more abuse can they take? Shawn and Bret are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
Nice scoop slam.
HBK looking to attack from above.
From the top!
The elbow drop.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move.
Here it comes, submission being applied. Shawn needs to wrangle free.
Submission. Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the... here it comes. Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
Can we have a new champ after that?
And into the cover.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. You hope just to witness a match like this in your life, and to call it has been a true honor.
I couldn't agree more. This is why we all do what we do.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Ooh. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Send it to the corner. Dragon screw. Right into a leg lock.
Call it academic. That's just the way it goes with the excellence of execution.
Just like that, Shawn evades.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Kick right to the gut.
Bret the Hitman Hart trying to fire himself up. Quick evasion from him there.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Oof. Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that. This could be it. Bret could retain the title here. And able to evade the offense.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Oh, good night.
Sweet chin music.
This may be the challenger's moment.
The wherewithal to counter HBK. Oh!
Just like that, Shawn evades. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
HBK disarmed here. Wow, what impact!
Measured elbow drop, driven down.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
And saw what was coming there.
This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him?
The ring post, figure four leg lock applied.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena. Woo! Rough landing right on the back.
He's got him now.
Belly to belly.
Hitman staying on the attack.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead.
From the top. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Took things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Oh, an arm breaker.
Back in the ring.
Some intimidation tactics from Shawn Michaels.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Able to parry that one.
Oh, that'll rattle you.
Bret avoids impact. Bam!
Foot to the midsection. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Climbing up those ropes now. And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, tuck down Shawn Michaels, but at of
Cover for the championship. Ah, the champ narrowly kicks out.
with a kick out like that, this may go down as one of the greatest championship defenses of all time.
Pressure on the windpipe.
Look at him stumbling back up. Might have double vision.
Gets lifted into position.
Just smash smashing the face hard there.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
There's the backbreaker. Hitman is lasered in. Could be looking for it.
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
Sharpshooter's locked in. Hart is cranking it with everything.
Bret retains the title.
Here's your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan. Basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what. Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan. Basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that...
Nice quick takedown, double leg, and a high stacked pin here. Not nearly enough to keep him down at this point. Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Stopping the leg. Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Oof.
And it's CM Punk, Cactus Jack, two absolute narcissists obsessed with their own self-righteous worldviews, who both think the world revolves around them. So tonight, this entire arena belongs to them in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Looking to catch him off guard.
An easy kick out there. Trying to make short order of things there. Ooh, the torque on that suplex. Fans have long awaited this showdown as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack. Two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Quick escape from danger there.
As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
Getting back into the ring now. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
He clearly has dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
It really looks like nothing can contain this fight. And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize. Snapmare. Fist drop. Fireball to the... This could be it. The pin. Punk powers out, still going strong. Spinning heel kick.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
And able to skirt around that attack. Stopped cold with a clothesline.
Connecting on the DDT. Setting up for something here. Oh, tossed aside. And he counters. That gets reversed on. CM Punk. Hooked up. Shin breaker. Still fighting back. Look at him go. Counter by CM Punk. Ugly looking rake to the face creates the separation.
Crisp snap suplex.
What a display of strength here. Running power slam. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Wow.
Oh, man. Jack is Jack.
Stump puller pile driver. Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this, to create separation.
What a reversal.
A string of counters.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
It's just a beat down.
Lift it up. What's next?
Well-placed elbows, looking to escape. Oh.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go to sleep.
Whoa, swinging that twig like McSorley.
Jeez, this is turning into a real Donnybrook.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Oh!
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice. Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
And the tolerance of pain has been reached, tapping out in agony.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're driven into the chair.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Oh, yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues. Face first impact.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring entrance proves their true disdain.
Cactus absorbing some offense already, almost an appetizer for this sadist.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme. What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see. Oh, double axe handle.
Oh, God. That might have punctured something.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Oh, and fights back.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here. Wow, swinging that big stick. Oh! Oh! Pow! Boom! Jack just got out of there.
Oh, and there isn't going to be a trip to the penalty box either.
Bashing away with that hockey stick.
Oh, man.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Boom! Good defense from him. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Good reflexes from him there. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
Punk powers out, still going strong. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Slides down the backside. Boom! Attacking the knee.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Jack just got out of there.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see. And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area.
A stomp to the gut turns things around.
Side Russian leg sweep.
This stage is no place for a battle. Cords, pyrotechnics, all kinds of danger.
Returning back to the ring. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Taking flight.
Wow! Crossbody!
He's climbing right back up there. From above!
From the top. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
He saw that coming and just raking at the eyes in desperation there.
Hung out to dry.
Violent artistry courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.
Take off.
And now he gets back into the ring. And now he's going to the top rope.
From way up. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And another climb. He's making a statement here. He quickly slides into the ring. Strong counter from Punk. For the win! Punk powers out, still going strong.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Like a heavy bag.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Brought down with a DDT.
Working the leg with that move.
The stomp in every single part of his body.
Getting out of harm's way.
Oh, what an axe handle. Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Bam! Down he goes.
We saw that one coming.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Got him where he wants him. Up and onto the steel.
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering.
Watch out.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
A great counter to cover.
Oh, he is sadistic. That's the only way to explain why he just abandoned that pin attempt.
And the leg getting more attention paid to it. Exploder suplex.
Oh, man.
Stomping. Ouch.
Neck breaker.
Boom. Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda Vice.
This might just do it. This might just...
Kneeing his way out. And he's free. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Punk's got a problem here. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Cactus Jack headed ringside one more time. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
These two men have held the biggest prize in WWE on multiple occasions. Both very proud champions.
Yes, Cole, both Cactus Jack and CM Punk have reached the top of the mountain here in WWE, but let's not pretend they are both in the same echelon as world champions. CM Punk once held the WWE Championship for 434 days, which was the longest reign in over 2 decades. Meanwhile, of Mick Foley's 3 runs with the top title in WWE, his longest reign was a mere 20 days.
To hold the WWE Championship for even one day is a monumental accomplishment that precious few superstars can claim to have done. But those reigns Wade alluded to tell the story of these men. Punk is methodical, an expert-level in-ring strategist who can execute long-term plans while succeeding in the short term. Cactus Jack, on the other hand, will take every risk he can to achieve glory. Sometimes that leads him to the top of this industry, but just as frequently, it'll cause the extreme icon to crash and burn.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. Jack just got out of there.
Both of these men hit on CM Punk. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw! Cover! 2, forces the shoulder up after 2.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Jack might have this wrapped up.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
This arena has come unglued. You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Indeed, shortly before Punk joined WWE, the same side of Cactus Jack, known to the world as Mick Foley, approached Punk and tried to act as a voice of reason when Punk acted without honor.
And did Punk heed Foley's word? Absolutely not. Which just goes to prove, even if Punk respects the legacy of Cactus Jack, he will never be a follower to anyone.
To the chest!
Ooh, driving those steps down as hard as possible.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
CM Punk definitely added a little oomph there. Cactus Jack might not even know where he... CM Punk in full control. There's the left. Go to sleep. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
the steel steps right into them. Disgusting. The fight has been taken to Jack.
Oh, yeah. Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Looks like he's opting for Old Faithful here, the steel chair.
Trying to impale them with that chair. He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes.
I think that throw moved the entire ring. And now he's headed out of the ring.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Using the elbow as a weapon. In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook. Oh, God. Ooh.
Elbow drop.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Oh, a point of the chair to the kidneys. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Kendo in hand. That means he's hardcore. He'll take them all on.
Stopping that with a back elbow. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Just on the receiving end.
Just an absolutely stiff blow to the head there.
DDT! Oh my God, a steel chair!
Able to steer clear of danger there.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Clothesline!
Off with their head. Headbutt.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Bam! Jack just got out of there.
Oh, what a knee lift. And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose. Oh, man, he has that insatiable look in his eyes.
Up the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Exiting the ring.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Able to slip out of that situation. Slowly rising, but he won't like what he's met with. Oh, man, Cactus Jack looking worse. aims for wear.
Ah, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Punk is determined right now.
Sent right into the corner.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
CM Punk, opponent on the top turnbuckle.
Uh-oh. Cactus Jack's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Good chance for Cactus to gain his wits about him.
Counter by CM Punk. Suplex. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
This is Cactus's perseverance being tested.
Honestly, guys, it's a miracle. He's still standing on that leg right now.
While with his prop
from the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow.
What a right.
Lifted up to the top turnbuckle. Dropping his opponent on the top turnbuckle. And now looking to go as big as possible. Devastation. Wow, the plunge. No doubt that is it.
Oh, float over a Russian leg sweep. This is it. He could put him away right here. Good Lord, CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to have been feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this, and most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
While Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable, win or lose. Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight-up appetite for destruction territory here.
Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
And Austin fends him off. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview,
that puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Connects. Saw it coming. Austin doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Running power slam.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Gut punch.
Driven into the steel steps. And now Austin backs into the ring.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't into the cover.
Kick out at one.
He breaks the count before the two, still putting up a hell of a fight. Boom.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. Now heading outside.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Not sure what Austin is after here. Looking under the ring. He gets back into the ring.
Oh! Got him right where he wants him.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
He answers right back. Oh, what a kick.
Wicked chop block. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Double axe handle. CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex. Lifted way up.
Oh, atomic drop. Fist directly to the gut.
Power slam here, but sliding out
From behind into an inverted DDT.
That had to hurt like hell.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, God.
Bang. Take a seat at the table.
Leaning the table in the corner. What's he going for here?
And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now.
Dear Lord, driven directly through the table. Emphatically putting them through the table. Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Is it enough to overcome Punk? Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue. I don't know what they're looking for here.
You have got to be kidding me. Why did he grab the shovel?
Sliding back.
Oh, my God.
Oh, did you hear that? Stone Cold.
Massive pile driver.
Oh, my goodness.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake.
Into a neck breaker. Yep, the question is sanity swinging that shovel around like that.
Escape just in time.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
He saw that one coming.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that kick. Wow!
A stunner by the Rattlesnake. Going for
Steve
the
Austin may have put the exclamation on this one. We have just witnessed next-level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Anger is starting to show on the face of Austin. I think the Rattlesnake will do anything to close this out. Stone Cold too slow there.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Oh, no.
Draped across the top rope.
Hit on CM Punk. Kicks out.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
The Rattlesnake is square in CM Punk's sights.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go! Sleep!
Is that enough to take out Austin? Austin is squarely in Punk's sights. Here it comes. Good night. What a stunner. Stealing a page straight from his opponent's playbook there.
The cover! A kick out? I don't believe it.
Kicking out, saving himself from the embarrassment of losing to his own move.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Oh, and shoulders down. Got the cover.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.